Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be doing another unboxing, and this one is of a light that you probably never heard of before because we're so swamped with the bigger brands like Aperture and Nanlite and other brands, but this is a tube light from a brand called Genaray, and some of you may know of it, but some of you may have not heard about Genaray before. But they make awesome lights, and I chose to go with this one over the other two brands, and I'll tell you why in a few. So let's get into the unboxing, and then I'll talk a little bit about what I think about my initial thoughts of the light, and then I'll tell you why I picked it up in the first place. So before I get into the video, I just wanted to introduce myself. My name is Denny. I'm a cinematographer from Kingston, Jamaica. And on this channel, I talk about filmmaking tips and tricks that help you to level up your filmmaking skills. So if that is something that interests you, don't forget to like and subscribe to this video, and also share this video if you think it is valuable to not only you, but to somebody who you probably care about. All right. So let's get into the unboxing of this light, which I'm very excited about. So, as I mentioned, this is the Genaray tube light. This specific light is a 2-foot tube. This one comes in a 2-foot. They also have a 4-foot version. I'm not sure if they have any other versions of the light that are much longer than that, but you can get it in 2- and 4-foot variants. Now, as you can see, you get a brick to charge the light, and you also get a manual with all the instructions on how to operate the light. I think if you've worked around any lights in general, you pretty much can pick this up and have an understanding of how to operate it. So it's pretty straightforward. So I may check out the manual at some point, but I pretty much understand how to use it. So the light comes in a nice little case, and let's see what it looks like. All right, cool. It feels nice. It feels very good, actually. The build quality is really, really good. You can feel like it's made of some type of aluminum. I haven't really looked at the materials, to be honest, but it definitely has some weight to it, so you know that it's made properly. I do love the fact that it comes with a diffusion on the front of it that helps to soften the light even more. Tubes are generally soft lights, and so I'm happy to say that this particular light has a thick enough diffusion that helps to make it softer, which helps you not to see the small LED beads. I know there are some other lights out there that will show the actual LED beneath the surface of the diffusion, so I'm happy to see that this one isn't like that. Now, let me just switch this on real quick. All right, as you can see, it's pretty bright. It goes from 2800 to 8000 Kelvin, so it's a pretty good range. It also has green and magenta shift, and it has different modes. It has hue, gels. You can cycle through all your favorite gels. It has color chase, and the most important thing, it's a pixel tube. It's a pixel tube. And what that means is it has different sections of the light that is able to emit colors by itself. Let me just turn that down so you can see it. Yep. So as you can see, it's doing a color chase right now, and yeah, it can be sectioned off into different parts, and that's why you get a pixel tube. So this is one of the reasons why I even picked up this light in the first place, because it's a pixel tube, and for the price. Right now on B&H you can get this for about $220 220 something, I believe. I'll put the cost on the screen for you. So far, really like the build, really like the effects. It has a lot of effects and stuff. I won't go through all the different aspects of the light and the features of the light in this video, but I will do a further in-depth review and share my thoughts when I've used this on set a couple times. One thing to mention, it does come with an app, and that's great so that you can control it remotely. Very nice. I also love the fact that there are some ridges on the sides of the light. You can see here, and that helps it to sit in a position that you've placed it. So that's cool, and it won't really roll around. So it stops it from rolling around. Yeah. So one other thing I wanted to mention is I've been investing in purpose-built lights, and what do I mean by that? Lights that are used in specific situations. So for instance, a tube light. It's a very flexible light, but it has different use cases that you can use it for. So for instance, I'm using it overhead now, one of the Genaray lights overhead as a backlight or hair light, and just to help with some separation. I'm not even sure if you can see it on me, but if so, then great. I also picked up some accessories for the lights. I'll show you that in another video, but let me show you the bag that you get outside of this little one. When you order this from B&H, you also get this branded bag that can carry 2 tubes, and it has space to carry the charger in it, and it can hold the tube, obviously. So love that. It's a better bag than this one, than the one that came with inside the box. So you know, this one is a bit padded, so it will keep the light safe. So that's great to know that you are protecting your investment. So there's also one thing I wanted to mention to you guys. As I mentioned, investing in different gear for specific purposes where lights are concerned. So, I also picked up a Nanlite 500 FSB, and that's a bicolor light, and I'll be doing another unboxing of that. I've been using it for a while now. Actually, I have one. I picked up another one. Those lights are pretty bright, and they serve its purpose, as well as the tube lights. Flexible very quickly. If you need a fill, it's battery powered, so that even makes it more usable in different scenarios. You need it for fill, you need it for backlight, shooting at night, and you need some fire effect, you know what I mean? Like, those are different things that you can do. As I mentioned, I will go through the effects in another in-depth video on the review of this tube light. Another thing, I invested in the deity Theo system, so I'm actually testing it out in this video. Let me know if you like the sound of the lav. And there's one thing I've noticed about the lavs from the deity Theo system, and that it's very crispy and on the brighter end in the sound. It sounds very bright, but it's a UHF system, so it's a little bit more reliable than the 2.4 gigahertz systems. And so that's why I picked it up. It's a little bit more robust and more professional, even though I'm not gonna sell my Rode Pros. Those have its use cases as well. And so let me know if you like the sound of the deity Theos. This is the deity Theos transmitter receiver and the lavs. So I didn't change the lavs. This is actually the lav that you're hearing that comes with the system. So let me know if it is that you like how it sounds. I won't do a lot of post-processing on it, so just the raw sound of the lav. Anyways, that wraps up this video, guys, and I'm so grateful for you just watching, and I hope that I'm giving you value for your time, and thank you for sharing your time with me today. It means a lot to me, and I'm just looking forward to making more videos for you guys so that you can make more educated decisions when purchasing gear and getting more value for your money. All right, thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.